Hey guys, Blue Kool-Aid coming at you. First thing first here, I got an announcement. I'm going to be doing a show tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Forbidden Knowledge News. You guys need to go over and sub up to his channel. He does truther stuff, reports on what I'm reporting on here. He does a lot of different stuff. He's had some pretty big name YouTube, at least in our little community. You know, he doesn't just talk about Nibiru research. He goes into biblical prophecies and things like that also. Another channel is the Best Damn Podcast channel. That's just a great channel. You guys need to go check that out. Really do. He does good work. Both those guys do good work. But I'm going to be on Forbidden Knowledge News tomorrow around 9 p.m. Wish you guys hope to see you guys over there. And even if you don't watch tomorrow with me, please go over and sign up to his channel and check out his stuff. It's worth it, man. It really is. Anyway, we've been under this solar wind event that we've been having the past couple days. Nothing's really changed. We're still getting some solar winds, but this one kind of caught my eye a little bit. Let's just do this real quick first. Let's zoom in a little bit. Now, you remember my video a few weeks back, well, about a week ago, where I showed you a possible stellar core, really close to the Earth as far as outside. It was outside the satellite orbit, but it was close enough. It was about basically right here in this position I'm showing you right now. Now, why this is odd to me, guys, I'm going to zoom in some more because I think it needs to be really looked at. This is something that I didn't expect to see, okay? Keep in mind, guys, first thing I'm going to say, this is not a picture. I've said this a lot here on this model. This is a model. It takes data from a lot of different locations. The GO satellites, I think, is where it gets most of its data. But they enter it into a computer program, and this model spits out what we see. It's giving us a visual representation of the data. So it's not like somebody stuck a camera up there, snapped a picture, and seen a sphere. Okay, so the data is saying that there is a spherical shape right here. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? There is no camera anomalies. Don't happen on this type of a situation, okay? So with that being said, and why I think that this might be something that we need to look at is, if this was just energy getting shot off the back of the Earth, right, like we normally see, we'll see these things that kind of generate right here in this area, and then they'll kind of get real big, kind of bulge out, and then they come back down right here on the back side of this and go on out into space, right? Well, this one's not doing that, okay? You're seeing a difference in pressure right in here, okay? If it was this energy coming off the back of the Earth and not having to go around something, you would think that this color here would stay consistent. Because what happens is it goes from this darker blue right here to lighter blue and then back to the same darker blue. Wouldn't it make sense that it should stay that same color, darker blue, until it gets on out a little further? Unless it's going around something here, guys, or unless this is showing something there. That's just my opinion. Just thought I'd bring that, and it's basically in the same position where I showed you that anomaly where I thought it might be in a stellar core. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. We're still getting solar winds, which is causing a lot of our messed up looking signatures that we've been seeing. I'll go ahead and push play here. This is just a little short time lapse. But as you can see, it's just continuing. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to bring you that. I'm going to show you some stuff over here on the HI-1. Well, we'll do this first real quick. Go ahead and end that one off. We'll look at this. This is the same model I just showed you, but this is the one that just shows you the current updated image, okay, of all these. Okay, there's that one. Obviously, it looks kind of funky. There's that one again I just showed you, right? Then we go to this one. Look at that. I mean, that's even kind of odd. What I find out about this one, you see the like waves there? You can almost see like it's a ripple in water. Okay, I just wanted to point that out. It's just kind of odd to me. You're also seeing it down here. You see that? Now, what's even odder to me is we see this with our clouds sometimes. So is that something similar? Is this something that's actually happening you know, even out in space, it's being, you know, frequency causing this or what. I don't know. Another thing that's kind of interesting is you got really high pressure up this direction. So again, that's telling me that this thing is tilted like that. So anyway, we'll go on to the HI-1, the one I want to show you here. SETI hasn't been updating correctly, guys, on this site anyway. Okay, we can look at some of the other SETI tools on different sites, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But this is what you'll get if you go there right now. You don't even see any thumbnails here. But just because there's no thumbnails doesn't mean there ain't no information to see. That's something I've learned. The last time we had thumbnails was back on the 8th. So, but I'm able to see up until the 13th or 14th, I believe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what I want to show you. Okay, this is the reason why I'm showing you this, and I don't know what to think about this yet, guys. This is some pretty odd stuff that I don't know what it is. Just telling you straight up. Well, I think I have an idea of what it might be. Let's go. Let's see here. Let's just do. Let me see the 14th. Let's see if it'll let me see the 14th. I think it does. Yep. Okay. Obviously, you're seeing that right in your face, right? Okay. And you got this going on here too. Okay. See that? Right. So what is that, right? That's the question. That's the next question. You know what this looks like to me? If I had to step back and just look. This looks like our magnetopause we just looked at, right? But this is not Earth. Right here. I believe this is Mars. And what's odd about it is why would it have this coming off the back like it's having its own shield and it's getting energy from something over here that's not the sun direction? Okay? If that's what this is. Now I'm going to show you why I think this is Mars, okay? Now, what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to show you why I think this is Mars, and then I'll show you something else. I'll take you to a multi-day and let you see how that thing evolved. And we'll go over to the HI-2, okay? Submit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stop it right here. Okay, I've talked about this before. They claim that this is part of the camera mechanism. Okay, it's always there, that dead gray space. But what we see a lot of times, guys, see how these planets are out here and they travel towards this thing? When they get about right here to the end, it seems like they start reacting with something right here. Because you'll see stuff like I showed Jupiter when it went through here. It looked like it was exploding. And I'll show you again. But what I think is actually happening, I just showed you the HI-1 over there, right? With that basically that thing looked like kind of like a comet shooting off the back here. I think it's Mars, guys. That's what I think. Now, as far as positioning, if you look at the end of this occulter, if this right here is Mars, then it would stand to reason that the end of this occulter would be the... I'll show you. Go back to the HI-1 just to show you. I should have had it pulled up. Save some time there. I should have had it pulled up side by side. Maybe I'll do that in the next video. Yeah, it would have been a smarter thing. But if that was Mars, and this is Mars, that would make the end of this capture the front of that little occulter thing. So keeping that in mind for future stuff, we can even go back and research and see what we see there. That might be a pretty significant thing. At least it gives us some idea of the positioning of this stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, and Dr. Alberts put together some, in one of her papers, I think she used, was it HI-1 or was it Core 1 and Core 2? I can't remember. She put these two together and basically to give us some sort of a reference of a size of the object. So if we can do that here, it might help us all. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to show you that part, but that's just, and not to mention all this other stuff that happens. You see all that? Something's reacting, guys. I just don't. I just don't know what. So I'm gonna back out of that. We're gonna go to the multi-day tool, guys. Okay. What we'll look at here is the HI-1 again. Okay. Now, again, when you go to the multi-day, you got to pick how many days you want it to see, and you have to go back and start it, because it's going to start from a day and go forward. It ain't going to go backwards. Okay. Some of the other tools go backwards. This one goes forward. So we'll go back a few days. Let's just go back to, well, it's going to show us to the 14th. So if we go back to, oh, let's just go back, I guess, to like let's just go back to the 5th. How about that? 05. All right. Let's just do that. It'll give me it'll give you guys a good enough idea what I'm talking about here. Okay. Okay, you see nothing, right? Now you see that thing just pop up. Almost like out of nowhere. See that? How it grows and gets bigger, like it's getting closer to the satellite? Alright? I mean, I don't know what that is. I mean, I'm assuming that that's Mars, and I'll show you, like I said, I'll show you in a second. Because I can show you where on the HI-2, or I think even on the HI-1, on the other view, I think it lets us see, it gives us names of the objects that are there. Let's go to the HI-1. So you can see this anomaly on the this other filter also. Yeah, it says that's Mercury, right? Now something else I'm seeing here, why is Mercury going at such a steep angle up? Alright, see, I'm not understanding that either, because the rest of this stuff is pretty much just traveling this way. Why is Mercury really on that sort of an ecliptic orbit? I don't know, guys. But anyway, that's what it looks. You know, I don't know why that's doing that, or if that's even Mercury. It says it is, but who knows, right? I mean, so we'll go over to HI-2, and this is where I'm kind of showing you what's actually there. This will be the it'll have names on it, and I'll show you where it says it's Mars. Okay. See it? It says Mars right there. Okay. So I wanted to show you guys that too. Okay, I'm gonna show you the multi-day on this HI-2 on the SREM, the radio frequency part of it. Remember I said stuff starts reacting once it gets there? Watch this thing does. Look. Now it's starting to react. See it? And then it like blows out the back. Look, watch. See that? Like it reacted big time. You can even kind of see like something here that it's reacting with. So I don't know what's going on here. All I know is that's very strange to even look at. I don't understand it. I'm not sure what that is. It says it's Mars, but why would Mars look like that? No other planet does. I don't know, guys. But I wanted to bring that to you. Something else I'm going to show you here real quick. Remember I said you can look at like some of these SETI tools on other sites. We'll go ahead and back out of that. We'll go to this one, okay? Say SETI, the other SETI side I just took you to was down. You can go here, and if you go down here, you can actually see the SETI beacon right here. This is Core 2A. And you can see all these dates. You can even actually see further, more dates than you can on the other tool. We'll go to the 15th, see what it gives us. Okay? Yeah, see? And it gives you also this other view that we don't get on the other site. Now I'm going to talk about that little blink there too. I think that's a camera thing. I could be wrong, because I see it on multiple days and it looks pretty similar each time you see it. But I just wanted to show you how you guys can go to Core 2. You can go to Core 2 over on the ISWA site also. There's multiple websites you can look at the same tools. Okay, that's my point. You don't always have to go to the Navy site where I go to see SETI. You can go other places. That's just what I use. But anyway, guys, I mean, and there's the Lasco. We'll take a look. See what? Check this out. This is the 16th. It says it has. Well, it's giving us some. Yeah, wasn't doing that a minute ago, guys. It wasn't letting me see the 16th at all. Let's take a look at it. Okay, let's do that. It's loading. Again, this is the Lasco C2. I believe this one's like on, is it on Soho, I think? I'm not sure. But yeah, you're seeing all this reaction, right? I mean, obviously, you know that's not normal. It's just not. So, you know, the blinking and all that. Some of it's normal, but when you see the big stuff, that's where you got to kind of wonder. But anyway, guys, you know, come check me out over on Forbidden Knowledge News tomorrow. Again, I'll take you guys over here and let you see this one more time, see if it updated. We're going to be getting solar winds, I think, for a few now, guys. We had the corona holes and stuff was what was causing it. It still is, I believe. We can look at this. This is, yeah, it's not even showing us the, there it goes. So, yeah, I mean, you know, you guys can look at this yourself, and I encourage you to do so. So, you know, anyway, come check me out tomorrow. I am going to share some stuff tomorrow that I haven't shared before on the show. I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I've seen that I've not, you know, posted on my channel. So I'd like you guys to come over and check it out on Forbidden Knowledge News, and God bless. And Yeshua saves. And you can drink this Kool-Aid.